The king of self-improvement, Hamza himself, started his fitness journey back when he wasn't even able to bench press the empty barbell. Yet now he's built his physique with so much muscle mass, it's aesthetic, and basically he's just a large, dark beast now. If you look at him, his physique is insane. The amount of muscle mass he's built is absolutely insane. So he started at a point that was lower than basically most of us. I'll tell you, it was lower than me. For me, I was an athlete, so at least I can bench press, the empty bar probably plus two tens on each side. That's when I started. So he started off lower than me. He started off lower than pretty much all of us, yet he's probably better than most of us. How is this possible? How do you make the gains? How do you ramp your progress like that? You may hear it time and time again, but it's not about where you start. It's about the way you make progress. That's all that matters. It's just about the progress. So many of you need to hear this message. It's okay to start with the empty barbell. In fact, in a lot of cases, especially for beginners, it's the most optimal place to start. It's the way that you lock in the fact that you're going to make progress. Think about it. Starting with the empty barbell, it guarantees that you're going to progress. It allows you to build that base, get tons of reps, build confidence around the bar, and master the movement. Using that, you can then build an absurd amount of strength, an absurd amount of muscle mass, and skyrocket your gains. For me personally, let me tell you, for overhead press, my friend had naturally much stronger shoulders than me. For me, it was a huge struggle to do more than one set of overhead press with basically anything more than the empty bar. Whereas my friend, he could do multiple sets of the empty bar plus 25s on each side, which is like 95 pounds, almost 100 pounds. So he could do multiple sets of that, like multiple sets of eight. For me, it was like a struggle to even do half of that. Yet over the next year and a half since that point, I took my training seriously. I started with the empty bar, and then I slowly made progress, all the way to the point where I was able to do overhead press for 5 reps with a full plate. Meanwhile, my friend, who was always fixated on the maximum amount of weight he can do, is still stuck basically in the exact same position he was 1.5 years ago. It's all about setting yourself up for success. You want to set yourself up for success. You want to build a really nice base so that you can only focus on the progress. It's the same thing for me with barbell rows as well. I started off with the empty bar and just slowly progressed it up, and because of that, I alleviated so much back problems, so many back issues, and upper shoulder issues. And on top of that, my back thickness improved significantly. I feel like that plays a significant role in the kind of physique that I have now. If I wasn't willing to do the empty bar with the barbell roll, maybe I wouldn't have taken that exercise so seriously. Maybe I wouldn't have progressed it the way I did, and I wouldn't be as advanced in the gym as I am right now. My back would be suffering, and the amount of weight that I could do would be far lower. Guys, don't fixate on where you are right now. Don't worry about how little weight you can do or how much further you have to go in order to catch up to somebody else. The point I want you to take away from this video is lower the weight, get comfortable with the movement, get lots of touches in, build a solid base to ramp your gains so that you can focus on the progress. I promise you, in a year, you will surpass basically everybody. Most people, they don't make significant progress. They're always kind of stuck. Once they've achieved, the noob gains after like 3 or 4 months, that's it. They're stuck. That's basically around where they're going to be the rest of their life. They might make, small progress here and then they'll lose it here. If you want to make the progress, just focus on the progress. I know it sounds crazy. If you want to make progress, just focus on the progress. In 1 year's time, you're going to pass everybody. People who've been going to the gym for 5 years, you can pass them. Anyways, guys, that's the message of this video. I hope you liked it. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button to stick around for more gym advice just like this. Comment your thoughts down below. With that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video.